Today we're going to do another makeup roulette look. If you do not know what makeup roulette is or haven't been to my channel, feel free to check out this playlist above and it'll explain kind of all about it. A slight twist that we're going to do today as well is I'm not going to put the wheel up on the screen. I just figured it looks a little bulky. But if you guys did prefer that I have the wheel on the screen, feel free to let me know in the comments below. And without further ado, we're going to get started. So the first draw is always our overall rules, so we have to figure out what that is. Alrighty, so the wheel has decided we have to do something neon. We did in our last video, which I will link above, we did use a neon pigment, so I have a few others that I think would be really fun to try today. Now we need to figure out our eyeshadows, our eyeshadow color, our eyeshadow rule, and the featured brand that we're going to use. The wheel has decided that we're going to do an ombre eyeshadow, so we're going to do an ombre, we're going to somehow incorporate neon, and now we're going to figure out our color and our eyeshadow brand. So far, the wheel has decided that we're going to do an ombre eyeshadow, but we're also going to use the color orange. Okay, we can do this, and neon is great for orange, so maybe I can incorporate that into my eyeshadow look. Last but not least is our feature eyeshadow brand, so we're going to do a little wheel spin for that, and we're going to find out what that one is. So a featured brand that we're going to use is something that I bought from Amazon. So I have a lot of products that I have gotten from Amazon, so I'm excited to see what product we're going to end up using. Excited to find out what product we're going to use to do an orange ombre eyeshadow look with Amazon products. So let's get that started. So after priming my lids, I'm going to use the Jeffree Star Morphe collaboration, and I'm just going to use this skin tone one that I've used basically to the pan, and I'm just going to buff that along my crease. So I'm going to use this palette. It's from Amazon. I have used it in a previous video. It is the Neon Black Light whatever, and if you want to see that video, feel free to check it out here and you can see my review on it. But I'm going to use that on my eyelid, and that will cover my Amazon eyeshadow rule. So I'm going to take a little bit of this yellow and I'm just going to pack that on the inside of my eye. The next color I'm going to take, and covering a rule for the eyeshadow, is this orange right here. I'm going to use that, and I'm going to pack that into the center of my eyelid. So now I'm going to take this pink right here, and I'm just going to pat that on the outside of my eyelid. So this one didn't really pop in the neon way, despite it being advertised as neon makeup. So I'm going to try something a little different. I did use this in my last video, but only using the, I believe it was the orange. Anyways, I've used these pigments before. I got these off of AliExpress. They seem to work well. Mind you, I only tried one color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over the colors that I have here with these. So hopefully that'll brighten it up. So I had to go off camera because I was sitting there for so long trying to blend these, and as much as they're good for one-time jobs, this stuff is not good at blending. So pop a color, sure, but for maybe a full lid, as a powder, no. Let's see if we can recover this. I started off really excited about having neon, using the palette and the pigments, but both are proving to be very frustrating. Let's move on to primer. We're going to be using the NYX Pore Filler Primer today. So this is the NYX Pore Filler. It's kind of like a dupe of the Smashbox, so I'm just going to put that on my face. The next thing we got to figure out is our foundation, because we really want to hide blemishes. So we're going to draw for foundation and concealer. We're going to be using the NYX Total Control Foundation. Now we just need to find out what concealer we're going to use it with. Today we're going to be using the Too Faced Concealer. This is the NYX Total Control Drop Foundation. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to match my skin tone, but let's, fingers crossed. Next, we are going to use the Too Faced Born This Way Concealer, and we're just going to conceal our under eyes and any blemishes that we have. next thing to figure out is our setting powder. We are going to be using the Kat Von D translucent setting powder. We're going to set our under eyes and then we're going to underline our eyes with a pop of color. I've got the Kat Von D translucent setting powder. I'm going to set my under eyes. Next thing we're going to do, since my eyeshadow seems to be a travesty anyways, we're just going to go fuck it and just go with it. So I'm going to use the blue and I'm just going to pop that under my eyelid. I don't know if I am proud of myself or disappointed in myself for choosing this route, so we'll see. Now it's time to figure out our blush. Alrighty, so it has picked the Tarte box set like blush. So I have my Tarte box set here and I've got the pink blush here, so I'm gonna buff that into my cheeks. The next thing we need to figure out is our highlighters, so we're going to do a draw for our highlighter, find out what that is, and we are almost done putting this look together. And then we'll decide the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Glow highlighter. So this is the Anastasia Liquid Glow highlighter, so I'm going to add a little bit of that to my cheeks. So now we have to figure out the lip type and the lip color, and after that we're going to put on our lashes, mascara, and liner, and we are going to see how this look comes together. I am very skeptical, so we will see. First thing we're going to draw for is our lip type. So how are we going to do our lip? So it's going to be a matte lip, and let's hope that the color corresponds with what we have kind of going on our face. The lip color that was picked was actually a brown lipstick, so I don't know how well this will look with this. So we're going to do a brown matte lip. So I went and grabbed a brown matte lipstick, and it's from Anastasia Beverly Hills. So we're going to put that on and then we'll finish up this look. That's all on. I'm going to go put on my mascara, my lashes, and my liner, and I will be right back.
A few moments later.
So this is the finished look. This one was a bugger to do. Honestly, I really like the pigments for color pop, for the color itself. I found when I was working with it less and on its own, it seemed to work a little better. But blending them, oh my goodness, that was a living nightmare. Literally, that was a bloody nightmare. So all in all, this one definitely, I really don't know what to think about this one. I don't know. I like the lipstick, and I love the colors. I will say I love the colors. This is why I like doing this makeup roulette, is because I get to try products that I might have only tried once and called it a day, and maybe have said it was an amazing product on my first experience, but diving deeper, I might change my opinion. So far, this palette has gotten me nowhere when it comes to what it's supposed to be for. So you can check the video in my playlist so you can actually see when I first tried this. So I don't know. So maybe in the future it'll work a little bit better. But I will say I am very optimistic that this product will be useful for something, and I'm really excited because I am hoping that I can figure out how to apply this where it's flawless. So I am going to show you guys one of my favorite things about this, okay? I'm going to use my UV light and you're going to see the results. And that part gives me a little bit more love towards this product, and I'm definitely excited to try it again. So these little pigment things I really like for this one factor. Keep in mind, it's going to be a little messy because it's been a hot mess today. Isn't that wild? You can see it's all over me. Like, bleh. So that is one thing about this palette pigment stuff that I like. You can see like there's the pink, the orange, the yellow. The green seems to illuminate, not the purple and the blue. This is the end of the video, guys. I really appreciate all of the continued support. I appreciate all of you guys' love and comments. Like this video. If you didn't like this video, please let me know below. I am still pretty miffed about this, but I do think the glow is pretty cool. So if you like this video, guys, feel free to like, share, and subscribe. Comment below what you guys think of this makeup or one of the products. And until then, I will see you guys next time. Bye!